What it do? Damn. Alright, there we go. What it do, guys, bro? What it do? Don't mind, it was not really trash. We just in the process of moving. Well, getting some stuff together to move. But what it do, guys? Y'all know who it is, man. It's King Jimmy, bro. And look, I was gonna do a video yesterday. I started on a video and everything while I was at work because nobody didn't show up. So I'm like, fuck it, I was gonna do a video. People start to show up and I had to stop it. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna do it. I get home and I end up not doing it for various reasons. But, you know, I realized that after looking at that video, I'm like, I kind of fucked up on that video. So I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm finna go ahead and just make a new one, you know? So I hopped in the shower and now I'm finna make a new one. Now, before we get started with this video or whatnot, I wanna know, how y'all New Year's went, how y'all Christmas and Thanksgiving went. I know I ain't been active this 2020, well, last year, 2020, I said this 2020 like it's today is 20. Anyways, I know I ain't been active. That's my fault. That's literally my fault. But now it's 2021. And you know, 2020 was bad. I ain't gonna cap. And it shouldn't have never been bad for me because I'm the one who made it bad for not being consistent. Alright? So now it's 2020. I wonder if I said 20. If I said 2021, y'all get what I'm coming from. Look, but now it's 2021. I'm gonna start being consistent about sending y'all videos. I'm sorry that I had to shit like this all the time and everything like that. But now I'm gonna be consistent about the videos. I got to, you know. I got videos out and some of them is not going good. But hey, it's one video gonna pop off, so I'm just gonna be waiting, chilling until it do. But look, alright. What I want to talk to y'all about today is the time when my ex, well, at the time she was my girlfriend, but at the time when my ex-girl fucked her nigga. Alright. Well, fuck the nigga that she used to be with, but look. Alright, let's get it straight. Alright. Now, I'm trying to work on not saying names and trying to say not acronyms, but like initials or just the first letter of their name and whatnot, right? I'm trying to work on that. Let me turn on this heater right quick. I mean, this light. Get some more light in this bitch. Alright, that might be better. So, yeah, I'm trying to, get better at doing it. That ain't gonna work. Hold up. God damn it. Let me see something. But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to. I don't know where the fuck I was at. Fuck it. Look, I'm trying to. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get better at saying names and shit like that. So now, with that being said, my bad. That was a notification. My bad. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and just hop right into it, cause with the names and stuff like that, if I say the name, then my bad. But it is what it is. At this point, I don't really give two fucks. And guys, I'm not sweating. I just put some Vaseline in my face. It kind of like I'm sweating, but I'm not. So, but look. All right. So, back when in high school, all right, back in high school, I wasn't dating nobody at the time, but I met this girl. Forgot how I met her, but we're gonna call her D. All right, I met this girl, and I want to say I met her through her friends or whatnot. I don't really remember. All right, but I met her, and everything was going good or whatnot. I mean, like we was talking, we was on that talking stage. All right, that's what stage we was on that talking stage. All right, so I want to say when I was getting ready to go to Tennessee for orientation, we were still talking and whatnot. And when I was down there in Tennessee for the orientation, she called me. No, we was on FaceTime. We was on FaceTime. We was gonna go to school FaceTime and everything. She asked me a specific question. She said, "Do you want to date me?" All right. Now everybody know that when a boy, a nigga is supposed to ask the female, right? And I wasn't very sure about this girl. Keep in mind, I also already told her that if you gon' I already told her that if you lie, and I ask you to tell me the truth, 9 out of 10 I already know the answer to it. Just go ahead and tell me the truth, right? So that was like way before. That's when we first started talking, all right? So I said yeah, and then whatnot, and everything was going good. I mean, like peachy. Everything was good. Everything was straight. That's what I thought though. But everything was good. I'm doing everything what a boyfriend's supposed to do and everything like that, and shit like that, right? I even fucking took her to fucking the hot spring. But I'm in Arkansas, so I even took it to Hot Springs, Arkansas. My grandma was like, "You want to take it?" And I was like, "Hey, can I take my girlfriend?" She was like, "Yeah, you can take her." Went to go pick up and everything. Bitch still treated me bad at the end. No cap. Well, not that day, but still treated me bad at the end. Had a good ass fucking day. Oh God. Even got her a little job, a little gig for that day. Got her paid bucks. Still got treated bad at the end of the day, but it wasn't that day though. But look, everything was going good and everything. All right, we going to school and everything. We take pictures together and shit like that. So it goes on for like, I want to say we was dating for like a good. I might be wrong, so I want to say 3 months. I might be wrong though, so don't quote me on that. If anybody know exactly, if y'all know if y'all subscribe to my channel, y'all know who I am and stuff like that, and y'all know who I'm talking about, then let me know in the comments how long, because I want to say 3 months, but I feel like it was either shorter or longer than that. So let's just say 3 months to be on the estimate side, be on the safe side, basically. All right, so 3 months go by. It was one Pacific day. All right. What happened? What happened? All right, so it was one Pacific day. All right, so I had credit recovery. This is when I was in 12th grade. I had credit recovery, and if for those teenagers or adults or whatever don't know what credit recovery is, it's basically like if you fail a class and shit like that, you go to this. It's a class on your schedule, and it's part of your schedule that you have to go to on either A day or B day, and it helps you whatever class you miss. So say if I failed geometry, basically, then it's gonna that class is gonna help me with my geometry. Well, it's not gonna help me, but it's gonna give me stuff on the computer, and I have to pass a certain grade just to go to the next step or whatnot. So I had that. If y'all get what I'm coming from, I get what I'm coming from. But I had that class, all right. And before that, we had lunch. So I had lunch before credit recovery. At lunch, uh, I had her phone because it was hot outside and everything. She had an iPhone 6. So I'm like, shit, I know her phone gonna be hot and shit like that. It's gonna be burning. So I'm like, I'm gonna put her phone in my pocket. Well, no, I put her phone in my backpack. I remember I put her phone in my backpack. I told her, I was like, hey, don't let me forget about your phone. Your phone is in my backpack. She was like, okay, cool. All right. So look. All right. Now normally I go because she had to go to Metro. All right. For those who don't know what Metro is, it's like some schools got already the auto mechanic already with the school. Well, our school, Metro was like you got auto mechanic, culinary, all the other essential shit, but it's on a different campus and it's for different schools. Like, so I went to Central, and then it would be like me, I will go to Metro or something like that, or it'd be like Hall had Metro, no, Little Rock had Metro, I think. It's like a lot of schools that had that Metro. So before she went to Metro, the fuck? Okay, before she went to Metro, I forgot I even had the phone. I had my phone, but I forgot like I even had her phone, and I guess she forgot too. So by that time I get to my class or whatnot, my credit recovery, and I get in hella text messages. Oh my gosh, I need my phone. Can you get my phone? At this time, none ain't really tripping and nothing like that. And I'm telling her, I can't bring you your phone simply because that I'm in credit recovery, and oh dude ain't gonna let me out. So D was like, dang, she was like, can you at least try? And I'm like, I tried, but 9 out of 10 I ain't gonna be able to get out. So if you want to be honest, I didn't even get up. So I know I wasn't gonna be able to get out. So I'm like, fuck it, she can get this phone after school. I mean, she don't really need it that bad. So at the time, some niggas will be like, damn, like you really want this phone, like you hiring something or something like that. If you wasn't hiring none, then it wouldn't be a big deal for me to have the phone. Like I didn't want the phone. It was a simple fact that I couldn't leave that class, or I would have got in trouble, or I would have been late and shit like that. So I'm like, well, it'll be cool. I got the phone in my backpack. It'll be straight. You'll be straight and everything like that. So, um, about time the almost towards the class, like almost towards the end of the class, I want to say it was about 15 minutes, almost the class was over. I get some in my head told me, because some in my head already told me to look through her phone, go through her phone, and I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I trust this girl and whatnot. And cause I ain't, cause most of the time when I go through a girl phone, I see something that I don't. If I'm dating her, I see something I don't want to see. I'm be pissed off. I'm gonna get real pissed off. At the time, my temper was fucked. Like I ain't gonna count. Like when I get pissed off at a girl, like bitch, you finna get slapped. I don't do it, but I'm really tempted to do it. Like that's how much. So I'm like, no, I ain't gonna do it and whatnot. This is beginning of the class. I was like, I ain't gonna do it. So towards 15 minutes of the end of the class or whatnot, the same thought, bro. Go ahead and check her phone, bro. It's 15 minutes of class. Like, you can literally find something out and know about it. And then not be stuck on it when you leave. I'm like, all right, bet. So if I get what I was trying to say, but I went ahead and just went through her phone basically. All right, went through her phone and whatnot, and her ex boyfriend, I'm gonna call him A. Her ex boyfriend, A. It was a recent text message. So I'm like, let me go through this motherfucker. I went through this bitch quick. So I'm going through the messages. I ain't seen none. So I'm like, okay, cool. At the end of the day, females that you date niggas and shit like that, not supposed to text their ex. Period. All right. Period. All right. I know that. I do it. I have done it. And I'm trying to work on not doing it again. But it's not about me. So look. So she did that. No, she did that. I'm fucking. Hold on. All right, look. Okay, so check it out. So they was texting or whatnot, and I ain't seen none. So I'm like, okay, well let me go through, cause our phones they had the little messages where you could go through to see what pictures y'all sent or whatnot. So I'm like, all right, bet. Kid you not, it was 3 pictures, 1 video. I went through every single picture. I didn't see none vulgar. I didn't see none that was gonna piss me off. So then I was like, let me just see what this video is. Worst mistake of my motherfucking life. Kid you not. I kid you the fuck not, okay? This bitch, alright? This bitch was sucking this man dick. Kid you not. Sucking like sloppy shit. Like no homo, but the bitch was sucking his dick, alright? So I'm like, what the fuck? So I know after I said this, y'all probably gonna be like, bro, you gay as fuck, bro, and everything like that, bro. Look. If it was your girl, you would wanna see that if this is recently or if this is like a long time ago. So I'm like, okay, bet. So replay the video. I stopped the video. I zoomed in, and her nail. She told me a couple days ago that she broke her nail from playing basketball. All right, that nail was broken, and it was the same nails that she got when she was with me. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, okay. So at the moment, I'm pissed. I'm not crying or nothing like that. I'm shaking my leg like I'm finna punch the fuck out this computer. So then I'm like, okay, hold on. I'm like, let me just see if this is true right quick. So I text old dude A just to see, if anything else been happening, right? So I text him making it seem like it was her, and he was like, no, hey, what you doing? I just want to know when was the last time we had sex. And this nigga said this. I don't know when was the last time we had sex, but last night you was riding my shit. I remember this shit from Batum now. I remember all this shit from Batum. I was like, what? What? Pissed. Kid you not, I was stupid pissed. Almost coughed. God damn. Anyways, look. So I'm like, damn, man. I'm like, what the fuck? So at this time, I'm like, okay, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say. Now keep in mind, it's still 15 minutes, so this nigga really was texting back fast. So right now, I have like 13 minutes left before the class get out. Like literally, no cap. So I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. All right, I was saying this all in my head. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let her know that I'm gonna tell her friends that I gotta talk to her right quick and everything like that. And we just gonna talk about it. That's how I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about it. But first, I had hit on my first love. At the time, we was real good friends. We already dated, but at that time, we was real good friends. So I hit her up. I'm like, bro, like this girl cheated on me. She was like, with who? I said, hey. I said the name, but I said, hey. I said the name. Well, y'all get what I'm saying. But look. So she like, you for real? I'm like, bro, I'm looking at the messages and everything like that. Like, this nigga done sucked his dick and everything. Like, they had sex last night. Kid you not. So she was like, she don't believe me. So I sent the picture. I ain't sent a screenshot. I just sent the picture from, I took a picture from my phone and then sent it to her. And she was like, what the fuck? So then she got enough to tell me. She was like, bro, she's sitting by me right now. I'm like, bro. I don't know what to do. So I'm like, damn. So at the time, like I'm smiling right now because the story is funny as fuck. Like no cap, the story is like slick funny as fuck. Like almost towards the end. To me, it was funny as fuck. So they get there and whatnot. She get there, well D get there, and I told her friends and everything like that. I told them like, hey bro, I gotta talk to her right quick. And they was like, oh okay, all right, bet. And they left. and everything. So we walk in, she's like, what you need to talk to me about? I'm like, so remember when I told her this? Remember when I told her that if I ask you a question, just go ahead and tell me the truth and it'll be easier on your part and my part? She was like, yeah. So I was like, did you fuck Avery last night? Whoa, I said the nigga name. I said, did you fuck A last night? She was like, no. And so I'm like, okay. I'm like, when was the last time you sucked his dick? She was like, I never did. So at this point, I'm getting pissed. Like no cap, like my hand shaking, like I'm like my hand was shaking like this, like literally, like no, I want to say it was this hand. It was the other hand. It was shaking like this, like no cap. I'm like, what the fuck? Like you lying, and like all you gotta do is just tell me the truth. She's like, well, if you already know the truth, then you know the truth. I'm like, okay, I know the truth. You right, but just go ahead and let me know. Like I want to hear it out of your mouth, like well, literally. So she was like, can you get my phone back and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, you ain't getting this phone back until I get the truth. I'm like, you don't tell me the truth right now, because if y'all know where Central is, and if y'all been in Central for like a tour or whatnot, y'all know we got a reflection pool right there in the front of the fucking shit. All right, we got a reflection pool. So I told her, I'm like, if you don't tell me the truth, your phone is going in the reflection pool. No cap. I said it's gonna go in the reflection pool, or I'm throwing it at the buses. One of the two, the bitch gonna be fucked, okay? And you ain't gonna be, you don't gotta have no phone. Period. I kind of had a tongue twister, but still. So she was like, "Can I just get my phone and everything like that?" So I was reasonable. I was like, "Okay, I give her back her phone." I said, "Look, don't talk to me, don't text me, don't call me. This is it. This is done. Yeah, that's it." So I love, cause I had to go to work anyways. I was working at Home Depot at the time, so I had to go to work and everything like that. I'm outside. I get a call. So who the fuck is this calling me? I ain't blocked the number, but I deleted everything. Like I had to delete everything from her. So she's like, can we just talk and stuff like that? So I'm like, okay, all right, bet. What you want to talk about? So she said that her friend told her to say that it was a prank. You can't prank this. What? You just I don't know. I don't know how the fuck you can prank it, but you can't prank that. Because for one, the nigga didn't even know it was me texting him. So you can't prank something like that, right? And so I asked her a question. I'm like, so when did this happen? Like when did you have sex with him? She's like, to be honest, last night. Well, no, she said last night, but then she was like, wait, hold on, I think it was this morning. I'm like, what? So I'm like, what time this morning? She was like 2 hours before I had to get up to go to school. So keep in mind, it was 2 hours before they had to get up and go to school. Before we all had to get up and go to school. I don't get to school until like 7:30 to 8. All right. When I saw her, I automatically give her a kiss. So I told her, I was like, so you telling me that so you telling me that I kissed you? Okay, I kissed you, and you know good and well you had sex with this man 2 hours before you saw me, and I still kissed you. And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? So me being gullible and shit like that, at the time, I was a sucker for love. So I was like, you know what, bro? I'm like, it's straight. We got to talk about it out. I'm good, and everything like that. She was like, are we together still? I'm like, yeah, bro, we together. And everything like that. So it was good for a good minute, all right? Until we get close to fucking graduation. All right, close to graduation. But I'm gonna end it right here though. All right, a part two coming. So go ahead and watch for it, cause it's a story. It's a story. It's gonna be called something else, but bro, like the story is fucking hectic as fuck. All right, I ain't gonna cap to you. So go ahead and watch for part. Go ahead and stay tuned for part two and everything like that. Part two, cause it's only two parts. And see, I'll see y'all guys when I see y'all guys. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and everything like that. Because, like I said, 2021, I'm going to start being consistent with my shit and everything like that. When I get my game out from it getting fixed, I'm going to start doing more videos with my game and shit like that. Because, look, I already got the mic. I already got my mic. And I already got this. And I got a green screen. I don't know what the fuck is that, though. But I know I got the green screen, so just be waiting on it, because we going to be dropping bangers this year. Like, no cap. We going to be dropping bangers, all right? So, like I said, bro, watch out for part two. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all niggas, bro. Like, literally, no cap. All right, peace.